Hello everyone, welcome to today's level 1 different strokes exercise program. I hope you all had a lovely Christmas and a happy new year. To start off this year, I thought we'd work a little bit on a bit of everything because we've just recently been spending the last couple of weeks eating food and partying. So what I thought we'd start with today is we're going to be doing some upper limb exercises followed by some lower limb exercises and then working a little bit on balance. We'll start with a warm-up and then we'll go straight into them. The equipment you'll need for today is just going to be something like a weighted bottle or some weights if you've got them, possibly a cushion if you want to make it a little bit more challenging, and also a resistance band as well. So to start off with, we're going to get into the warm-up. So we're just going to do some high knee marches. We're then going to go into some side steps. After that, we're then going to do side reaches. So reaching from one side to the other, or holding hands together, coming up one side to the other side. Then going to do some trunk twists. So hands on shoulders, hands on chest, and just twisting around. Then to finish off, we're just going to do some flexion, so bending forward and then back down like so. And then straighten the back moving up to the ceiling. So if you're down to the floor, arching that back and up to the ceiling. One more. Excellent. Now we're going to give it a little bit of a shake. So to start off with today, what you're going to do is holding on to a weight. We're just going to start off with punches forward. So we're going to do chest presses nice and quick. If you have some activation in the left hand, or if you've got or right hand, or if you've got somebody around that can help you out, you can attempt to hold 2 weights and then do punches forward. Obviously, if you haven't got a lot of activation on one side, then please see about getting somebody to help you out, or just doing it, holding hands together. So we're going to do this one for a minute, and then we'll move on to the next one. So if we're ready, 3, 2, 1, and go. So just nice and quick forwards. If you want to give it a go with both, make sure you've got somebody around. We're going to be doing it like that. If not, this is fine. Good, 30 seconds left. You start to feel a little bit tired, you can slow down the pace a little bit. 20 seconds left. That's it. Keep going. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Just give yourselves a little bit of a shake before we move on to the next one. So for the next one, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing shoulder press. So for this one, literally same position, holding hands together and pushing away overhead. We're going to do this one for a minute as well. For this one, take your time. You don't have to go as quick with the shoulder presses. And I'll just give you guys a moment or two just to lumber up a little bit more. This one's going to be a tough one. So we'll start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So nice and slow, bringing our weight up to the ceiling. If you are struggling to get it up to the ceiling to a certain point, by all means, if anybody's around, just see if they can help you lift it a little bit higher. Or if you suffer with a little bit of pain in one of the shoulders and can't get it as high, don't worry, just go as high as you can in that pain-free range of movement. keep going. 15 seconds left. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there for a moment. And again, just shake those arms a little bit, loosen them up. Ready for the next one. So for the next one, what you're going to do is holding on to wait for this one. We're going to sit slightly perched on our chair, and all you're going to do is you're just going to lift the arms up overhead, hold it for a couple of seconds, and then back down. And you're just going to repeat that for the minute. Okay, this is the last upper limb exercise we're going to do. Then we're going to move on to lower limb. So we'll start in 3, 2, 1, go. So bring the weight above our head, holding it for a few seconds. Back. Same again. Coming up and back down. And again, coming up, down, again. Thirty seconds left. That's it, keep going. This was aching a little bit, you can't tell. That's it, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Haven't done that for a while. So everybody grab a quick drink and we'll move on to the next set of exercises. So for the next ones, we're all going to be upper limb base, lower limb base, sorry. And for these ones, we're going to need just potentially a cushion if you want to make it a tad bit more challenging, but we won't need to wait for these ones. So the first ones we're going to be doing, now you can sit on the cushion if you want for this one to make it slightly more challenging, or have the cushion on the floor. All I'm going to get you to do, and I'll just come back a little bit just so you can see it a little bit better, is we're just going to be doing heel stomps. So toes are going to be off the floor, and we're going to be stomping our heels onto the floor. So my toes stay up in the air, stomping. So we're just going to do this for a minute. Now, if you want, you can have a cushion, and you can place the cushion underneath your feet, and then we're just going to stomp on the cushion, or you can place the cushion on the chair, make it a little bit more challenging, work on that balance, and then stomp like so. Okay, we're going to do this one for a minute. So it's up to you, you don't have to have the cushions. If you do, we're just stomping our feet. Okay, and we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and go. Just stomping our feet, nice and slow. Keep your toes off the floor. This is going to work the muscles in the front of our shins. Should I say around the front of our shins? That's it. Keep going, nearly halfway. 30 seconds left. That's it. 20 seconds, keep going. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. For the next ones, what we're going to do, perched on our chair, we're just going to do heel raises. So this is the opposite. So we're going to lift the heels off the floor and back down. Okay. You can do this again on a cushion. You can have the cushion on the floor, feet on the cushion, and we're lifting heels up and back down. So, or you can sit on the cushion if you want. Again, you don't have to have the cushion if you don't want to. With this one, just take your time. I'd say as you bring your heels off the floor, hold it there for about 3 seconds, and then come back down, just so that you load up the muscles in the back of the leg, work on those calf muscles. So we're going to do this one again for a minute, and then we've got one more lower limb exercise before we move on to the last circuit, which is balance. So we'll start in 3, 2, 1, go. Just hold it for a few seconds and then back down. That's it, good. Keep going. That's it, 30 seconds left. 20 seconds. 10 seconds, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Lovely. For the last one, what we're going to get you guys to do is we're going to be doing high velocity leg kicks. So what I mean by that is we're going to bring legs up in front like so, alternating between the two for the minute. And what you can do is if you struggle to lift one side off the floor, you can use your hands and help to lift up that knee and then try to extend the foot as far as you can, okay? But the reason why the high velocity is because we want to do it nice and quick, okay? Work on those quads, also work on those core muscles as well. So we're going to do this one for a minute, and then after that we'll have a break and then move on to the last circuit. So we'll start in 3, 2, 1, and go. Now again, this one you can sit on the cushion for if you want to make it a little bit more challenging. Add to that balance work. If not, this is fine. So keep going, 20 seconds left. So 10 seconds, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Lovely. Right, everybody have a quick drink, and we'll move on to the last circuit in just a moment, which is working on balance. So for this one, we're going to have a cushion. Just once you guys having a drink, I'll just go through it. So with the cushion, sitting on the chair. What we're going to get you guys to do is we're just going to reach from side to side. So we're coming up and back. We're just going to do this for a minute as well. Reach and making sure that our chest is lifted nice and tall, that we're separating those ribs, giving that side a good stretch up, reaching up for grabbing something from the top shelf. And we're just going to do that for a minute. Now, if you struggle again to use one side, or if one side's more effective than the other, and you can't move it as well, then by all means you can ask somebody for help, or you can hold hands together and reach up from side to side like so. Okay, so again, we're going to do this one for a minute, and then we'll move on to the next one. So we'll start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So just reaching from side to side. If that's too much, holding hands together and coming up side to side is fine as well. So keep going. With reach of nice and tall, stretching out that side that you're lifting the arm up on. 25 seconds left, keep going. Keep going. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. And stop there. Lovely. Right, moving on to the next one. What we're going to do is you're going to sit perched on the chair. So what I mean by perch is we're sitting forward slightly like so. Feet are going to be out in front. And we're just going to reach down towards our toes. And then we're going to try and lift our hands up above our head. And reaching down to our toes. And up above our head. If the cushion's a little bit too difficult to use, you can do it without a cushion. Using the cushion is just going to add to that balance and that challenge, okay? So we're going to do this for a minute, then we've got one more after this. So we'll start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So legs out in front, reaching down, and up. That's it, keep going. Twenty seconds left, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Excellent. And for the last one, what we're going to be doing is for a minute, is you're going to have hands towards chest, coming together like so. We're going to try and do opposite elbow to opposite knee. So coming up like that. Work our balance. Still sit on the cushion if we can. You don't have to be perched over this one. You can be on the chair properly if you want. We're just coming up side to side like so. All right, and we're going to do this for a minute, and then this is the last one, and then we'll go into a cool down. So we'll start in 3, 2, 1, and go. That's it, keep going. That's it, 30 seconds left. 20 seconds. That's it, keep going. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Lovely. Everyone give that a little bit of a shake. We'll finish off with some stretches. So, first one we're going to do, we're going to go opposite arm to opposite foot. Make sure we get a big stretch out and come round and back. One more both sides. Good, and again, if you need help with that one, by all means just ask anybody if you've got anyone around. If not, don't worry too much. As long as you're doing that movement, that's what we're looking for. So for the next one, what I'm going to get you guys to do, holding on to one knee, we're going to bring it up to the chest, just to stretch out our hips. That's it. And then we're going to change size, so hold it on, bring your knee up to chest, back down, and then we're going to do it once more both sides. Good. And after that, what we're going to do, bring the legs out like so. We're going to lean forwards down towards our toes. Like so. Good. And then back. And same again. Down towards our feet. Stretch out our adductor muscles. Back up again. And then once more. Going down. And to finish up, we're just going to rotate our shoulders forward. So we're going to come forward like so. Good. And then going to come backwards. And we're just going to give it a little bit of a shake afterwards to finish there. So well done today, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed today's session and welcome back and having a good 2022 so far. The following next couple of weeks is going to be working on building back up that fitness, help to burn off a couple of calories and help to shred a little bit of weight after doing a lot over, well, not doing too much over the Christmas holidays. But yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed today and I'll see you next week. Take care, everyone. Bye.